All right, good morning. Nick Cleary, Team 15, Operations Section Chief with your Sunday, September 1st coffee pot update. The fire acreage increased to 10,164 acres. I'm going to start over in Branch 10, Division Alpha. Crews continued to improve and hold the firing operation that occurred two to 3 days ago between H9 and H5. Working from H5 to H3, crews are still engaged in a small 5-acre slop over we have. They're having success with aircraft, hand line, and hose line of going direct and bringing that back into the main fire. Coming from drop point 3 to drop point 10, everything's hold in the lines that were put in by the previous team. They're having success mopping up and patrolling. They were able to get fire through most of drop point 10 up here in Charlie, and then brought it all the way through at low intensity for the redwood groves in the nutmeg unit. Out in Division Charlie, we've been having a lot of issues with our roads. So today the priority is going to be having heavy equipment out there, improving the roads for the safety of the firefighters going in and out of the fire. In Echo, the priorities today, make sure that all these indirect lines are improved and are going to hold. And with our burning conditions, most of the burning operations using UAS, which is our unmanned aerial systems, or drones, with PSD has been occurring at night. So again, continuing to mop up whatever occurred last night for burning and those low intensity burns in the groves, and then making sure these lines are valid into East Fork if they do have the conditions to burn tonight. Coming on Mineral King, the fire is continuing to back down into the East Fork at a nice low intensity. The goal today is, once the inversion lifts and the smoke is clear, continue to use aircraft to check that up and keep it south of that East Fork River. Coming into Juliet, we have some wildfire use modules that are spiked out there. They've been out there for almost 7 days. Actually a little bit longer, probably 10 days. They're continuing their hand line coming from Homer's Nose all the way north into Horse Creek. That line should be completed by end of shift on Monday. They did have the main fire approach Hellespot 2, and they were able to keep that west of their indirect hand line and having good success out there. Coming down into Lima and Oscar, they had a 40-acre slop over in Scratch Creek. They were able to get crews in there yesterday. They pulled out last night just due to safety and snags. Today they're going to get back in there, and they feel comfortable that they will be able to bring that back into Scratch Creek, and that 40-acre slop over will be mopped up and secure. Coming along the South Fork, this will be day 3 of patrol mop up and securing. We're looking at getting some of the utility companies in there to reinforce and check all the power lines. But all the work that's been done in here is looking good, and everything is holding north of the South Fork Road. That will be your Sunday, September 1st update. I appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend.